I was on the internet, Facebook, and I seen this post, and I thought it was actually a pretty good post.
Okay.
That proves that people like to stop arguments when they're right, and they never really dive deep into the information that's just sitting right in front of them.
Okay.
So there was this picture of a laundromat, which clearly at one point was a Pizza Hut. Like clear as day was a Pizza Hut, right?
Yeah.
And you know exactly what I mean. Red fucking roofing, all of that shit.
Yeah.
So the person who posted it was like, this is probably the best argument. Like this photo is the best argument for trans people. Right? Hold on, let me finish.
Holy shit. How the fuck? Like,
let me explain.
What
Shit,
the-
let the story cook, man. I'm cooking right now.
Nigga, are you?
Yes. So check
Nigga,
this
are
out.
you cooking over a garbage can? What's going on here?
So their point was, and I kind of understand the point. The point actually makes sense. Is regardless what the building looks like on the outside, when you walk into that bitch, it's a laundromat. You can't go in there and order a pizza. It is what it is now. Now it is a laundromat. And no matter what you want it to be based on the outside, the inside are now a laundromat. And there's no changing it. And a lot of people agree with that, and they told their own stories and everything. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually factually true. That's very true, and that's a good, way to kind of wrap that up. The problem is they didn't start. They didn't stop.
There we go.
The problem is you can't stop there. Because in the world we live in, no matter what, that bitch is always going to be a fucking Pizza Hut. When you give directions, you're going to say, such and such by the old Pizza Hut.
Do you still give niggas directions?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because sometimes it'd be, spots where it's just like in between two things. It'd be a small store, shit like that. So you'd be like, no, it's right next to it's right next to such and such over here. And you'd be like, oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about. You get a lot of people addresses, they don't know everything. But yeah, no, that place is always going to be a Pizza Hut, specifically when you give directions. If you say, oh, it's by the old Pizza Hut, it's by what, like for us, that spot on Stony used to be Hollywood Video. Now it's a Family Dollar. Yeah. But if I tell somebody it's like the Pizza Hut next to the Family Dollar, you know what used to be a Hollywood Video.
Depending on who you're asking, but sure.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, depending on the scenario, you still might describe it what it used to be. And some buildings are always finna be what they were. Old Pizza Huts don't change. They forever finna be Pizza Huts, especially talking to an old nigga. They finna always remember way back in the day, this used to be, is all I'm saying. Just because you are what you are now, you used to be something the fuck else. That's all I'm saying.
Now, you know, when you initially started this story, I figured it's probably going to be some bullshit. But that was actually really astute.
And really thoughtful.
And a fact of, damn, that's a deeper, darker criminal link. Niggas really trying to erase their past.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't. Now, here's where I'm
also not an advocate of necessarily going digging.
No.
In a nigga past.
But sometimes it's just facts are facts, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And what really made me come to this thorough conclusion, there was a spot down the street from us. It's not too far, but it's down the road. Fucking it was a KFC. It was a KFC down the street, right? Eventually they closed it down and they turned it into some random ass pork chop place. Right? Which I've never heard of it. It was like the pig something, right?
I'm sorry. The only pork chop place I'm going to is fucking Maxwell.
50-50. I've had better pork chops.
All right, I got another story. Go ahead.
But I think because of that KFC closing down and turning into a pork chop place, tells the second end of the trans story. And here's my thoughts on it. Because This might be the part y'all were waiting for. Right. Because at one point, we always still thought of it as a KFC, but it was something different. But as all things that changed the outside, instead of being what it needs to be, it killed itself because it no longer exists. Hit my intro music. Welcome back to Nonsense. I happen to be the host, F and Bob. With me is Invincible.
I'm trying to see if like season 4 or 5, eventually I'm a transition. Oh God, that's funny. Transition from the biased baby face to the hefty heel. Maybe one day. One day. I don't know if I could ever go full heel because that means you're gonna have to at least bump up to tweener.
Nah. If anything, I can just go darker.
We can't have 2 heels.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I mean, it's not hard.
There is a very interesting tag team dynamic. When was the last time you saw? The last time I really saw a face and a heel was like Team Hell No, and that was great.
It was, but short-lived.
Also, a goat and a demon. Y'all can determine which one is which. but how you doing, Bobby?
I'm still here. I'm still doing the show. I'm having a lot of fun. Before we go too far, I would like to do this at the top of the show this time. For those of you who switched over to Spreaker, thank you. Fucking works. So thank you for switching over to Spreaker. For the people who didn't switch over to Spreaker, what the fuck are you waiting on? Didn't you want this show to go to the next level? And I need just a few more of you, which all of you would be nice. Just all of you start listening to Spreaker. Just the hell with Spotify. But if you just prefer to stay on Spotify, that's fine. But damn it, Spreaker kicked off hard in the last week. And I just want to say, ask you shall receive. And we received. So I would like to see it continue to build. I would like to, like I said, my goal is to be #1 in comedy, at least on Spreaker. It'll be a harder task on Spotify.
Also, y'all can just go to the website, which y'all should be at anyway.
Honestly.
And then just listen from there.
That's what I was doing.
You ain't even got to change nothing.
That's 100% what I've been doing. I just go there and let it play out. And it's nice. It's convenient. And then I can go straight to the effing shop, look at all my new shirts and whatnot, see how that's going on. You know, click the other button, come back over to the Instagram. God damn, I'm fucking not here today. But yeah, no, everything's there. It's much easier. But again, if you want to go straight to Spreaker and download their app is actually pretty nice. I actually downloaded it and I kind of like their app now. It's just easier navigated than some of the other audio apps. None against Spotify, but I think I'm slowly backing off of Spotify. The only time I really like Spotify is during the Spotify wrap-up at the end of the year. It's kind of nice that they kind of wrap up all the shit you may listen to throughout the year, make you a nice little playlist.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Not Amazon's. Apple's was fucking ugly.
Yes,
it was. And like, not ugly as much as boring.
It's
like, it was
stale.
black and white.
It's stale.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if you want to listen to it too, you can still listen to it. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying,
hating on it.
Of all the three, and this is not me just selling it, I do like Spreaker's app a little bit.
I've not gone on Tidal. I might have to eventually utilize Tidal though. Tidal plays ball with a lot of the DJ apps.
Okay.
So they have a lot of integration that Spotify has now chosen to remove from said DJ apps because they have their DJ thing and they have their playlisting and fuck us. But yeah, I might have to dabble in the Tidal. Tidal don't have podcasts, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. But I'll look. Maybe we could be the first. Fuck it. Yeah, no, I fucks with it.
You take the $500,000, the $500,000, or would you take the dinner with Hope?
You know what? Not only would I take the $500,000,
nigga, give me the money, and then I'll pay for a Tidal subscription and listen to the Hove albums. Oh wait, they're on my Spotify already.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Hove told niggas to take the money.
Yeah, because let's be realistic. What information can he give you that's really worth something?
Over the course of a dinner. He said, nigga, take the money and then go buy my albums. I've been talking about it already. I gave you niggas the blueprint.
I mean,
literally. I told you niggas what to do already.
Literally he did, so understandable. But here's the thing. As Andre 3001 said, y'all niggas don't want to listen. Y'all just want to dance. He might give you the sauce.
Speaking of,
I was getting there. I was setting up the segue.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I don't think it's fully out yet, is it?
It's out.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I haven't listened to it.
I listened to some of it.
I want to see how long it is, Paul.
But yeah, no. What I was gonna say was, I think even if niggas took the dinner from Jay-Z, they wouldn't listen.
Learn shit.
They wouldn't learn shit.
What the fuck is y'all taking it for? Y'all ain't gonna apply. Y'all, not only are y'all not gonna have to apply it, you're not gonna have the means to apply it.
But you know what kills me though is most of the niggas just want to throw bars at them and be like, put me on. That's gonna be half of the niggas that would take the dinner from him. Here goes some bars. Put me on. No.
Cat. Damn. 8 songs. An hour and a half long album.
That's actually pretty expected.
I absolutely hate these song titles.
They're flute songs. What did you expect?
They not just flute songs. It ain't flute songs. That's title is a sentence. Nigga, this is Andre being quirky. The fuck?
I mean, have you listened to Kenny G before? Exactly. And I'm an avid Kenny G fan, so don't fuck with me.
I'm gonna listen.
I'm gonna definitely listen. You know what I will say though? That pissed me off.
A lot of new music came out yesterday.
Yeah.
Good Lord, a lot of new music. It's damn near like it was quiet for so long, and now it's like an overwhelming. Nigga, Lil Wayne and Drake dropped.
Yeah.
like it's.
Speaking of which, I kind of fucks with that new Cole song with him and Drake.
Yeah.
Again, not a huge Cole fan, but I'm like, that's actually kind of decent. Like, I'm not mad at it. Jermaine, Cole, for real. Mm-hmm. But no, I'm heavily interested because I like his reasoning behind dropping a flute-based album.
I feel like that reasoning is complete and utter bullshit.
What?
It is, nigga. You can find something to rap. Nigga, rap about. Do hat rap. If that's what you. If that's the
nigga,
fucking
but if
case,
you did, then you bitch. You did. I can hear you already now. It's like with this whack ass 80s rap. You'd be mad as fuck if he did that.
I also don't think that he would do hat rap. I'm saying that they can find something to talk about. 48 ain't that old.
No, I'm not saying that.
You can find something to talk about.
It's not, but it wasn't an age thing. He said it, if you, again, don't be a clip nigga. He said fully, he was like, my life is decent. It's quiet and calm. This is the kind of music I'd like to play now.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm like, yeah, do what you enjoy. I'm not mad at him at all.
I'm not mad at it either.
So if the nigga ain't got bars that he feel like niggas would like, because unlike, you know, certain rappers that I fondly love, but niggas like Eminem that dropped that whack ass album because nobody like
Don't hurt my feelings.
What was that second to the last one or third to the last album he dropped?
It was Kamikaze and then it was Music to Be Murdered By. And
before
I actually liked both of those.
No, both of those are good. The one before that.
It wasn't Relapse.
That shit was trash. Relapse was terrible.
Yeah.
So instead of
Kamikaze was the album about him saying fuck the people that didn't like Relapse.
Exactly. So granted, he maybe had to drop trash to get better, but you could also just not drop trash. I'm fine with you just not doing it. You know what I mean? If you ain't got shit to say, shut the fuck up.
It is legacy damning to quote unquote drop trash. But if you need that reception to light a new fire, then I don't know. The ends justify the means. I don't know.
That's fine, but also if the nigga just ain't got nothing to do.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I was all the memes about the album have been hilarious.
That shit is at least get different memes.
No,
because everybody's only doing the Dave Chappelle meme, and that shit's kind of wild.
Oh no.
Okay.
I've mostly seen Boondocks memes.
Oh, I haven't seen that one at all.
About niggas dancing to the like not the theme, but the like theme beat, the instrumental.
Okay.
Yeah, the instrumental that like plays at the end of credits. Niggas getting hyped to that. It's been most of the memes I've seen.
Nah, I haven't seen that, but that's
creative. And I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it. And honestly, let's be realistic. That flute beat was decent.
Was hard. I also liked they had a they had a meme of Lizzo of that girl twerking to Lizzo playing the flute in the background. Hard. Well, yeah, and I like that
50-50 on that one, but I get it.
You don't like Lizzo. That's why. If I said anybody else, but nobody, there's no other bitches playing flutes.
No, it's not that I don't like Lizzo. I don't like niggas twerking to flute music. That alone is wild. I also didn't like.
She was playing back that ass up on the flute though.
Well, then that's different. So I missed that. Okay. I also didn't like the fact that I can't remember the musician's name off the top of my head, but she took like an old musician's flute that was locked up in a museum to play twerk music too, and I'm just like, that's very disrespectful, and I don't like that.
Might have been Lizzo.
No, that was Lizzo that did.
I was like,
that's when I stopped giving a little bit of a rat's ass about it. I'm like, that's just kind of disrespectful. Like, first of all, you shouldn't have played it at all because it's technically an artifact at this point.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why I hadn't made that connection then, but. That just really took me back to the museum, the music museum mission with Miles.
Yeah, fuck that mission.
I like the mission. I ain't like that they made me hit every exhibit before they let me get out of the mission.
Oh no, I dipped. I'd walk straight through. I did every last one of them.
No, he had a double back moment. Like, you sure? Yes, bitch. I already danced with my mama again. Like, let me go home.
No, that. No offense, but did you finish the game yet?
Nope.
Damn. There's so much shit to talk about.
And I have bills, which requires me to drive.
I get it, motherfucker, like I do too. But
I would kind of actually rather work a job than Uber.
True, I understand.
I'm not one of those people. People compliment my driving. I don't really like driving.
Yeah, same here.
So I don't like.
And I'm a Class A driver.
I think that I've done road trips, but that was to end to justify the means. Niggas just couldn't afford a plane ticket.
Right.
So.
No, I feel you.
I'm thankful for Uber. It has provided what I needed to provide, but I am trying to get that mentally because I've gone from paycheck to paycheck to day to day, and that shit is a lot more stressful.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, back to the original. Finish Spider-Man so we can have discussions. Discussions are necessary at this point. Because I'm holding back a lot of shit to say. Because I need you to finish the game first because I don't want to ruin it. Because the end, like I said, the ending thoroughly pissed me off. Not pissed me off, but I feel like there's things that could have been edited and tweaked to make it better.
I'm happy it got Game of the Year, and I hope that shit beats Baldur's Gate 3.
It's nominated. Let's be careful before we give it Game of the Year.
I'm saying I hope it beats Baldur's Gate 3.
It didn't in the other Game of the Year award ceremony. Baldur's Gate won.
And what one?
I forgot, but it's like more of people's choice type thing.
When the fuck did that happen? Spider-Man 2 just came out.
That was a month ago that they had that award. Spider-Man was nominated.
Spider-Man 2 been out a month?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
That's what I said, nigga. You slow as fuck.
What? And says the nigga that told me to slow walk the dog. You nigga, you been out too long. God damn, that's crazy. I don't know, nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's just I want you to hurry up
because I have to play and edit.
I know, I got you. It's more so I just don't want you to. I had to hurry up because I was slowly getting shit spoiled and it was getting annoying. And now it's like, now I got a show to do, so I'm like, chop, nigga, we got conversations to have. But no, in that award show, Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year. I think Spider-Man got watched in every category. Like, Spider-Man went home with 0, which, in all honesty, I kind of understand. Because Spider-Man 1 walked away with nothing. And Spider-Man 1 was a great game. Yeah. So.
I was just like, superhero games catch so much shit that I kind of would have took it as a win for them to win.
Yeah.
Or if they win, they still can.
They still can win game of the GMA. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But
have you cast your votes yet? No. I made sure I didn't. We can discuss another day.
Speaking of, I might do it between episodes, but speaking of finishing, I unintentionally actually finished Attack on Titan.
Oh, nice.
The community is fucking split.
I
if it's ass or not.
So you're not saying that you can't talk about it, but just know that I'm not going to keep up. As I stopped watching Attack on Titan after season 2, I fell out.
Got a hell of a lot deeper.
I know, and it was too much. It was too much that I didn't care about. Anytime somebody like such and such happened, I'm like, why? This is not what I signed up for. I liked OG, like first season, perfect. After that, it was too much, and I was like, I can't get behind this anymore.
As someone that was like a loose fan, and for someone that had not read the manga, I like the ending. I like the. Now talking about slow walking the dog, they ain't need to fucking get 3 years out of a final season, but
they did it.
They did it. That was a decision. Yeah, no. Very complex ending, but as you get deeper into the show, it's a very fucking complex show.
Right.
So like, I've kind of dived deep into like reviews now, and like it's not a synopsis. It is a synopsis, but that's not what they call it. Overview.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like character overviews, mainly of Eren.
Right.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm curious. I'll just be curious. Because the fucking internet is a fucking volatile place, and I feel like X gets worse and worse by the day.
Yes. But it is the internet.
And it's just like everybody can be so fickle, and like so many mixed reviews, and some people with just dumbass opinions. Like, if you like,
take your time.
I'm trying to think of a real world example within this room. People could take this sign. So this is a fucking amazing sign. This is the best sign I've ever seen. The craftsmanship. Oh my god. The fact that you can dim it, you can light it. There are also people that would read this fucking sign to filth. Oh my god. What the fuck is this on the back? Oh my god. What are the hue of the red? Yeah. And that is Twitter, and that shit is exhausting, and those niggas are annoying. Like. At the base, niggas a sign. At the most, why couldn't niggas just appreciate the sign? Like, I'm like, why couldn't it just be a good sign? Like, it's just.
So, you're right on the money, because I've been dealing with that quite thoroughly with tech and gaming recently. So, like, I've been having to deal with the martyrdom of Modern Warfare right now, which I want people to understand that hearing that shit 24/7 makes you dislike shit you actually liked.
Yeah, like it make me kind of like it. Sometimes it be like, man, fuck wrestling, just because wrestling breeds these niggas. Like,
so no, I 100% get what you're coming from. I've dealt with that with COD. Because everybody was ready to shit on COD. Because it was like, oh, it's $70 DLC. And the fucking campaign's only 3 hours long. And
zombies is
it's
wide open.
DMZ with fucking zombies. And I'm like, okay, I get it. But you bought it, so shut the fuck up. Like, why did you buy it and then yell at me? I was having fun until you started running your damn mouth. I was enjoying myself. Now, I will say this. I don't like COD, Modern Warfare 3 because of the people. That's why I don't like it. The people have made the game so much worse. Like, the thing that people bitch about, COD talk for people who don't give a shit. People, first thing they complained about was the movement. So they were bitching about the movement in 2. So they fixed it. And then they were like, now it's too fast. They were bitching that every COD, you had to unlock new guns. So they were like, fine, we'll let you carry all of your shit from the last game to this one. Well, now there's nothing to do. But you got all your shit that you had from the last game. And then people could complain. They was like, why should I buy, fucking DLC fucking costumes and outfits if I'm going to lose them next year? Cool, we'll let you bring them. Well, now it's the same shit all over again. I miss old COD, and Modern Warfare 2 was the best. All right, we'll just give you all Modern Warfare 2 maps again. But now ain't nothing new. Damn, like, what do you want?
There's no winning.
You're not winning. You just found everything to bitch about. They gave you literally beat by beat everything you complained about, they gave to you. And then you bitched because they gave it to you. But if they didn't give it to you, then you would have bitched because they didn't listen to you. So what the fuck do you want?
That is really full circle because that goes back to the Attack on Titan thing. They had the kind of main decision is fight or die, and sometimes the decisions just die. Like, sometimes
kind of have to.
Sometimes I come back to the theme of the illusion of choice a lot. The illusion of choice is a motherfucker.
As it should be, though. It's a good theme.
It's a mind fuck. Because I feel like that shit bleeds into real life.
Sometimes.
But yes, the fickleness of fans. There's really kind of no pleasing
90% of people?
It feels like sometimes there's no pleasing anyone.
I could give you that. 100% give you that. That's actually factual. Because if you please some, you piss off the rest. So, fuck them?
But how do you say fuck them and have a product that you're trying to sell?
Fuck them. That's how... I'm going to put it out.
Yeah.
And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, fuck you. Like, I don't know.
That's a lot of things. Like, that's the music business. That's movies. That's this podcast. That's...
Yeah. But again, I guess the difference is if I'm doing something that you like, don't try and tweak it. You know what I mean? Like, if you like what I'm doing and you're like, but you could do so much more. Don't worry about what I can do.
Yes.
Like, worry about what you enjoy, either me going that route or not going that route. But you're happy here. Let's just ride it out here. But then if I do listen to you to go there, and then you complain I went there, then it's like, all right, so then what did you want in the first place?
Because motherfuckers want to be pleased and still critique.
I'm not finna tickle your balls, nigga. Like, what the fuck do you want?
Like, God damn,
I hate to say that is actually probably the greatest analogy. Is that's what fans are to me. Them the niggas that be wanting you to tickle their balls and call you gay at the same time. Yeah. Like, excuse me.
Yeah. What these bitches want from a nigga?
They want you to be everything and nothing all at once.
Everything and nothing.
It's wild out here in these streets, is all I'm saying. And I hope that might end up being a clippable moment of this episode. How we looking on time? Because I know we just kind of... Damn. All right. Yeah, fuck it. We can do commercial. Get it out the way just because I said something. I don't want to go 30 minutes over and then be like, damn, it's 45 minutes, no commercial. Anyway, enjoy this commercial break. We'll be back right back, and then enjoy yourself. Don't tickle somebody's balls. Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. I am still the host, F and Bob. That is still the co-host.
Your friendly neighborhood variety streamer. No, content creator. I ain't no variety streamer no more.
Why not? Oh, yeah.
Because I be editing, nigga. I am a content creator. Them hours cooking up in the basement trying to get me a billion like Donda's son. Like, I'm a content creator now. I'm claiming it.
I mean, I wasn't going against you. I'm sorry.
No, there's a big thing. There's actually still a big thing between content creator and streamer.
It's all the same shit to me.
Nigga, I put the hours in. I make my own thumbnails. Nigga, yeah, I have been part of 7 podcasts. I am a content creator. Nigga. The fuck?
I also just love how you said I've been a part of. What happened to the mothers? Did they all fail?
All of them were doing great. The failure would come from niggas quitting.
Okay. That's what I was saying. Like, you just said, like, I was a part of. I'm like, all right, hold on. What happened? Because common denominator said you might have burnt up a few podcasts.
That's cap.
I was just asking, man.
I always had value work. But no, yeah, either timing or niggas quitting.
Right.
One time our A mic got canceled, so that was the end.
I didn't know you can cancel somebody if it's your shit. You can't cancel a motherfucker.
He got canceled, and we were under him.
Let me rephrase that. What got him canceled? Or what? How did he get canceled, more so I should say?
Sexual harassment.
No, nigga, that's not cancelment. That's a lawsuit. That's different than cancelment. I'm assuming he's in jail. Then that's a personal choice. Why did you stop? I would have kept podcasting.
No. No. That and it was also a very toxic podcast.
Well, then that sounds like other reasoning. I don't think the sexual harassment ended.
I mean, no, that nigga getting canceled was also a big part of it because now motherfuckers, he done tried to do a couple rebrands. That nigga's a mess.
I don't know, man. I mean, Bill Cosby's touring, so I feel like...
Wait, he's blind.
Bill Cosby is not blind.
What? He ain't?
When was he ever?
When the nigga whoa. Bill Cosby was definitely blind.
Bill
Cosby was blind
Mr. Huxtable.
leading up to that fucking... maybe the nigga was just acting blind.
He could have been. He fooled the fuck out of you. He was never blind.
It wasn't just me. The nigga was definitely blind going to court.
I don't
and
know.
that's also... The nigga, as he got sentenced, the nigga got caught with a glizzy upside to the head. The nigga was definitely on the fucking Ray Charles. Why? Like, no. That nigga was blind, and now he's not, and going on tour. First of all, you can be blind and tour. Why is the nigga touring?
Because he's a comedian. He's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Hilarious. Last time the nigga was hilarious, he was telling Eddie Murphy he should stop cursing. That was a long time ago. So
I mean, the nigga's selling out. That's all I'm saying. So something's obviously working. You can shit talk him all you want.
People like watching car crashes.
That's not blind then.
No, it's partial blindness.
That's legally blindness. The nigga can see. This is what I'm saying.
He ain't see that. How do it?
Bill Cosby has glaucoma, which is legal blindness, which is partial blindness. It's not.
Right. The nigga ain't Stevie Wonder.
It's not Stevie.
And Stevie Wonder can see. We've all.
Stevie Wonder also tours.
Stevie Wonder drove a car, so I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. The nigga can see.
And being blind,
I'm starting to, I didn't believe it at first, but when I caught that nigga dodging a mic, I'm like, this nigga can see. This nigga can clearly see, and he's been fooling the fuck out of all of us.
Daredevil dodges mad shit. Daredevil dodges
he's also
bullets.
not real. Fuck you mean?
being blind doesn't mean that you can't see anything and it's just dark. It just means that you can't see everything clearly like we do.
I don't think that nigga is blind at all. I think that nigga
Which one?
Stevie Wonder. I think that nigga has perfect vision.
No.
You know what it is? I think he has perfect vision. And when they were selling him, when he had his agent was like, fake blindness, because look what happened to Ray Charles. Ray Charles popped. We need another Ray Charles.
But the funniest Stevie Wonder's story I've maybe ever heard was it Terrence Howard? Fuck, who was it? No, it was Dr. Dre. When that nigga said that Stevie would call you at 3 a.m. because he don't know the difference between 3 a.m. and p.m. Yo, that was fucking great.
I don't think he knows the difference between 3 and 2. And I'm mad you said AM and PM. Like, this nigga ain't looking at clocks. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, dumb as hell. That was a dumb joke that was made double by logic.
What?
I'm not saying it wasn't funny. Stupid jokes are funny, but I'm just saying, I think y'all missed the point. The nigga can't see the clock is all I'm saying.
No, the point is that he can't see the clock or know the time difference. This motherfucker's calling me in the morning. He's trying to call me in the afternoon.
This motherfucker was just calling. Honestly, give a fuck. Shit. Either way, way off of where we were supposed to end up. So the Game of Year Awards, we mentioned the Game of Year Awards, and we figured we do a live voting and discussion during the show.
I am panda, Gura, because
I figured you would.
Most of the shit on this list I played is just Spider-Man, so that I haven't finished.
Right, that you haven't finished either.
So, you know.
So, before we get too far, we could at least easily admit that you haven't played enough of these games to really make
a clear contention. I'm very honest about that.
Okay. I've played most, not all. But my votes are very strong, and most of them are either going to be... I will be very honest when there's, voting based on bullshit.
I'll be very honest when I don't give a fuck about
none
of the nominees.
Some of these I don't give a fuck about some of the nominees. So Game of the Year, I'm assuming you went straight for Spider-Man.
I mostly stream Game Awards just to talk shit. Cause they be having some bullshit ass trailers, like when they had that fucking shark game.
Which one? Man-Eater?
Yeah, fuck that game.
Supposed to be better. It was supposed to be better. A lot of
games are supposed to be a lot of things.
Right.
Yes, I voted Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man for you. I think I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on Legend of Zelda, because I feel like Zelda gave us more of. They took the concept of, give us the same thing and some, and they really gave you and some. Where Spider-Man was just more, But I feel like it added more and made it great, but the shit that was not needed really drug it down. No offense, I don't like a lot of the side missions. A lot of the side missions kind of piss me off. No offense, I fucks with Howard. I really did fuck with Howard in the first 2 games. The mission was not necessary, and it was unnecessarily sad for no damn reason. We already talked about the fucking shitty ass granddaughter losing her granddad, miles away, and you sitting there waiting for Spider-Man to show the fuck up. You're an asshole. I don't care what anybody says. The fucking gay kid was kind of silly.
I care when he died.
Howard? Yeah. No, I mean, I thought it was sad, but it was just like, I didn't need that. I really didn't need that.
And then it wasn't even like, we don't even see the nigga. It's just an ambulance. Like, oh yeah, he didn't make it. He joined his wife on that adventure.
I thought it was, who did you play that one? Who did you do that story as?
I didn't. I saw it as a YouTube short.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah. Who are you planning on doing that story as? Because you get a choice.
I gotta do it as Miles. I did the first part as Miles.
You did. I was gonna say, you seem like you're doing most of the side shit with Miles. I did a lot with Peter. I feel like Peter, it means more to be with Howard as Peter.
I had to do the flame shit as Peter.
You don't have a choice. That's only his mission. You can do some of the side shit as Miles, but
that was also Yuri whooped my ass, but that was also pretty fun to get the chance to fight Yuri.
Yeah, no. And Yuri, controversial topic, I would say, or statement. Yuri's probably my favorite side character out of all of them. Like, Yuri, everybody else can suck my ass.
I think I had to restart that like 5 times. Yuri was fucking me up.
You haven't finished that story then, have you?
Oh,
fighting Yuri's not the end.
Oh.
Yeah, so no, there's another mission.
Oh.
Yeah. So, no, that's not the end. But it's still good. It's still good. No, she has the best side story out of everybody. And again, I think Yuri's going to be the big DLC factor, which she was prior anyway. She was the big DLC character in the last one. So I personally would rather more Yuri than anybody else they actually add into the game. You did you do the Catwoman scene already. Catwoman scene was great. But
that might be like one of my favorite levels I've played in a long time.
Yeah, no, that one was pure fun. I also knock it 2 points because that's when my game broke multiple times. So, I don't know. It's just not good enough for me to say Game of the Year.
I also really liked that you went through that as Miles because you have none of the... What's the opposite of clarity?
I don't know, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. Peter be having a lot of nut, whatever that word is, when it comes to Catwoman. So
rightfully so, though. I mean, look what he's stuck with.
Rightfully so. But Miles was able to handle that, free of that, and got the job done.
Also, he still technically got duped.
I mean,
because
he got fucked by Strange. That wasn't his fault.
No, because did you finish the Doctor Strange shit? Or not Strange?
Finished.
Mysterio shit.
Oh no.
Because a lot of people were like, that was going to be his like Spider-Man getting fucked over mission, and it's really not.
That shit is also wild. The Mysterions, shit is also wild and sometimes a little tough.
Yeah, but I saved most of them after I leveled up a bit.
I did. I will be honest. I took my game off Spectacular.
Oh, did you?
I took it off Spectacular just for the sake of recording because I was tired of going. I was tired of having to cut out me getting my ass whooped.
It's fine. I mean,
so I did that just for editing purposes.
That's cool. I don't think that's bad. We're adults, man. We can cut it down a bit. I typically always do, depending on the game, I'll do like the medium level, my first playthrough, and then I'll skip the hardest one, or whenever I do New Game Plus, I'll go for the harder one either way. Just because I want to get used to the mechanics more so than anything else.
I feel like I might really hop into New Game Plus on this game. I didn't really do New Game Plus on mouse.
But you also didn't play the first Spider-Man either. You gotta go back and play the first Spider-Man.
Yeah, at some point.
You got to, because that clears up all the Yuri shit too. Like Yuri makes no sense to you, to be honest, because you didn't play the first game or the DLC. So seeing her go from cop to the reason why. I know
that part because I've seen the game.
Right.
But I have not played it.
I think it's different when you play shit like that. That's all I'm saying. Like you get more emotionally invested.
Yeah. Like I remember Yuri. I know that Yuri was the one working with and Spider Cop and all that shit.
Yeah, no.
I know that shit.
All that shit's just a necessary transaction of shit. But yeah, after her watching that one cop get killed, was obvious that she was gonna flip. And I like how they did it. It was believable, was all. But either way, as much as we talked more about Spider-Man than Legend of Zelda, there's no need to talk about Legend. And plus, you haven't played Zelda, have you? So it's pointless for me to talk about it. Put it this way: the best way to describe Tears of the Kingdom, it's Breath of the Wild with a lot more shit. If you like Breath of the Wild, you'll just automatically like Tears of the Kingdom.
But I do feel like the actual winner will be Baldur's Gate 3.
I hope not. Not that I dislike Baldur's Gate, because I played Baldur's Gate. It's just not what I was sold. Like, I was expecting Dungeons and Dragons with a little bit of gameplay, and it's just a lot of gameplay and damn near no story. Like, I care for none of the characters.
But I feel like that's why Twitter told me that was what they liked. Not really having a story, being more open-ended so you can craft it your own. They said that felt more like D&D than having an actual story.
Yeah, but my thing is some of us didn't play all the shit.
I don't fucking know shit about D&D. So I'm glad that I didn't play Baldur's Gate 3 because I still would not have known shit about D&D.
You won't. Like, as much as like this game was supposed to be sold as an introduction,
this shit is a sandbox.
It's the third game in a series, and most of us don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. I fucked up so much shit just by not knowing.
I feel like it's a sandbox, and they just say, go have fun.
It's Skyrim all over again. The same reason why I can't stand Skyrim is the same reason why I don't like Baldur's Gate. Because you left too much open to the interpretation, and now I have no connection with nothing. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just fucking shit up because you aren't directing me anywhere. So, yeah. Specifically Static. Suck my ass. I still don't like Skyrim and I don't like Baldur's Gate for the same reason. It's because there's no direction. I don't know what I'm doing, and now I'm murdering fucking kids and shit like that because I'm bored.
Funny about the term of direction, because that's actually the direct next category.
Is it?
Best narrative.
Best game direction.
I got best. Wait, did I?
Yeah, no. Next one's best game direction, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You set it up and then you said the wrong one.
Because I'd already voted on that one. Right. It took me further back.
So, best game direction.
Well, I lied. I sucked this off. I also put Spider-Man.
So, because again, I like to read what that means. Awarded for outstanding creative vision, innovation, and direction and design. So, yeah, that does not go to Spider-Man at all. There's no innovation and no new design. It's the same shit. So
I do feel like that the combat and traversal was different from Miles.
But it was the same. It's still the same as original Spider-Man. Miles's combat is just slightly different than Spider-Man's combat, but the whole concept is the same either way. And mind you, the combat system is just the Arkham series better. So
I was going to say because I played Gotham Knights and
Gotham Knights isn't the same as the Arkham
dropped. This game dropped dick off on Gotham Knights. I ain't gonna kill.
Gotham Knights doesn't count as a Gotham game or an Arkham game. It's just different. So, and I'm almost done with Arkham Knights. I think for being innovative and different, I hate to say it might go to Baldur's Gate. For taking a tabletop game and making it to a decent video game, I'm not mad at. Super Mario Brothers Wonder is the secondary, I feel like. Because
I don't know shit about Alan Wake.
I don't care about Alan Wake. It's not a good game to me. I really just don't like it at all, to be honest. So, yeah, let's get it out the way. I'm not going to vote for Alan Wake for anything because I don't give a shit. It's not... I played Alan Wake 1 and thought it was boring. So, I'll give it to Baldur's Gate.
I don't know shit about shit with that. I ain't play it all.
Yeah, I'll give that one to I'll give that one to Baldur's Gate. What did you end up voting for? Right, you said Spider-Man for direction. Now, art direction is different.
Wait, what the fuck? You got art direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got narrative.
Narrative, I'm sorry. I don't know why it skipped. Narrative that told a great story. So here's where I'm going to get some shit.
Here's where I might also get some shit.
So why don't you go first?
I was going to vote Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're very wrong.
I like that story.
You know what? You know why I can give you narrative?
Wait, were you going to say Cyberpunk?
No, I was going to go Spider-Man. Spider-Man tells about a decent story. Final Fantasy, I can't give credit to. It might be a great story, but here's the reason why I refuse to vote for Final Fantasy 16 in any category. Okay. As a pure Final Fantasy fan, mind you, the fact that the gameplay is 20 hours and the narrative, the cutscenes alone, are almost 80. There is more cutscene than there is actual gameplay. Somebody broke the shit down for me. There is so much more cutscene-based shit than actual story gameplayed.
I mean, doesn't that make it better? Doesn't that more fit narrative? Nigga, you are watching a movie.
You are watching a movie. I want to play
that kind of fits, though.
Right. So here's the thing. This ain't the movie awards, my nigga. It's the game awards. So fuck off. You can tell a story with gameplay, my man. So no, Final Fantasy will get no votes from me at all because it's a movie. And again, I'm a big fan of 15. After 15, I've noticed a trend of them breaking up Final Fantasy story into too much shit to tell a full story. Final Fantasy 15 needed a movie, a game, and 4 levels of DLC to tell one story. And mind you, none of it was extra. You needed each piece to tell the story.
Final Fantasy 15 had a movie?
Final Fantasy 15 had a movie. Damn. And I have it. Decent movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
I played like a couple, maybe like 2 hours.
It's a solid game. I'm not gonna say it's a solid, but I felt like you could have crammed all that shit into one story. Mind you, the movie cuts in maybe I would say after your first 5 or 6 hours of the game. So 5 hours into the game, depending on how you play, then the movie kicks in.
Wait, it runs concurrently.
It runs concurrent,
necessary?
and it's still necessary.
Damn.
So technically, what happens for those of you who haven't played Final Fantasy? I'm sorry, but it's an old ass game.
15 came out in like 2017.
Yeah, it's old as shit. So they're like starting their adventure. You play at the beginning. They're starting their adventure. They fucking their car breaks down and all that shit. Halfway through getting their car broken down and them getting the repairs done, they end up at a hotel and they wake up in the next morning and they find out that their hometown has been completely overrun and demolished. That's the movie. The movie is the story of how the city got taken over. And I'm like, wow, that would have been good to just have in the game. Or at least explain. They were just like, oh shit, the town's gone. Well, let's keep going on our adventure.
Oh, wait. Could that be why there's 80 hours of cutscenes in 16? Could they be trying to avoid having to do all this extra?
Here's the thing. You can avoid that by doing small shit. Same thing that 15 did. A lot of the gameplay, or a lot of the story was told while they were just walking. And they would have conversations. Same way like Persona. They would have conversations while they're maneuvering.
Exposition.
That's all you need sometimes. You don't need to completely derail the story to tell the story.
I understand.
That's all I'm saying. Games can do that a lot better. I hate to bring that one up, but Tales of Xillia did it best, where the game continued, and then every once in a while they have like a 5-minute beat. Let's have some exposition talk.
I will agree. 16 had a lot of fucking like flashbacks.
Because they don't tell a congruent story. It's not a congruent story. So to me, that's you having a big idea and you can't maneuver the story well.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So I won't give it credit for that. Spider-Man tells a great story. I feel like they just missed the ball just a little bit.
I don't know about you, but I despise stories that are like, and then 5 years earlier.
Yeah, that shit's annoying. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, that gets on my nerves.
Because not even that, but you could just say like, oh, such and such happened way back when. Sometimes you don't have to derail the story to show it.
Or have it be a playable epilogue before, and then have that backstory, opening scene, start the game.
Now, here's where I'm going to be called a fucking piece of shit. So, based on this sentence, that's what I said. This whole section is going to be like, you're a fucking fraud.
Oh, is it hypocritical?
A little bit. So, the first thing I already know, before your fucking fingers get itchy, yes, Final Fantasy VII has a throwback scene. But you know what happens? The game happens first. And then they're like, okay, before we go off on this giant mission to save the Earth, what the fuck is going on? And then they explain, okay, so 5 years ago, this is what happened. And then it's all playable. It's still playable. You play the entire backstory, and then it's interesting.
I mean, you play the backstory in 16.
But how many times does it derail? And it's not interesting. You see what I'm saying?
Like, you get I know you get the little boy level, where you play as a little boy.
Which was stupid.
And then you have the fight level, where you're playing as the little boy, but then you lose the fight.
Why? There's a lot of whys.
I don't like. That's another thing I don't like. That's not another thing, but that's the thing I don't really like in games. They used to do that a lot in the early Dragon Ball games.
Make you
play as the loser.
Yeah.
So I win to lose. Like, just have me play as nigga that's gonna win the fight.
Gonna win the fight. But when
nigga, put me as Perfect Cell. Don't put me as
here's the thing though, because sometimes it's done well, and here's why I can say where it's done well. Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok did your losing fight. I don't know if you play Ragnarok yet.
With
when you fight Thor,
and you gotta that nigga bring you back to life. That was hard.
Fucking that was hard. Beautiful. It's the best way to. Because not only did the fucking game over thing, everything came up like you legit lost, and then he was like, nah. Boom. I'm like, oh, this nigga brought me back to finish whooping my ass. That's wild.
That was hard.
That's how you do it.
That's
kind of how you do it. Now,
but I feel like there's very few properties that you can do that in.
They did it well there.
Like, I feel like you could do that with Spider-Man only if Electro's there.
Right. But again, you don't have to like thoroughly lose, but losing should be part of the story is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like if you lose, it should just you were supposed to lose.
Yeah.
And but it makes sense for you to lose. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, and this is where it fucks up because it worked well in God of War Ragnarok the first time you do it. Now try that shit in New Game Plus when you're fucking souped up. Yeah, you're fucking dog washing Thor. So to lose to Thor in that moment doesn't feel as good anymore. So they should have had a New Game Plus version where you just actually beat him, or it ends in a stalemate or something like that. Yeah. Or they just make him a lot harder. But to dog wash him and then still be like, but I gotta lose. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
So it can be done. It's just not all the time done well, is all I'm saying. So either way it goes. Story goes to...
I mean, you ain't had to work that hard to convince me to vote for Spider-Man.
No, I know. It wasn't, but it's also a show, so I got to give reasonings why I do what I do.
Trust me, I have no issue.
Well, no, trust me. Only the first few can't matter. The rest of the votes don't matter at all.
Best art direction?
Hi-Fi Rush. It's not even close.
Hi-Fi Rush.
I
really want to vote Mario just to be a shill. But
I'd like
I am gonna vote Mario just to be a shill.
That's cool. Hi-Fi Rush just looks too cool. I just love the style. Like I said, the art style for Mario is just. It's Mario. Like, come on, man.
This next one is kind of sewn up. Best score and music. That's probably just Zelda.
No, because this is where I have to be on the right side of history. Final Fantasy never misses with music. They never miss with music, dude.
You put that over Zelda.
Always.
I'm a little surprised.
Always. They have their own orchestras. They will never lose.
Shout out to Masayoshi Soken.
Yeah. So that's a given. That was a given. Audio design. All right, so here's where there's a two-way tie. Well, maybe 3 if you really care.
Audio design?
Yeah.
I feel like Resident Evil is up there.
So I would have said Resident Evil, but then on the same list is Dead Space. And Dead Space really knows how to use silence to prove a point. So that's what, like, a lot of people are like, that's why Dead Space is the scariest game, period, because they know how to just shut shit up so that you get an uneasy feeling before shit happens. Yeah, sound distancing, shit like that. Like, the way that they use sound is beautiful. The reason why I'm torn between that and Spider-Man, because there's a little thing that they do in Spider-Man that I kind of love. And it's depending on who you're swinging as, that hero music changes. And I really kind of like how it fades in, fades out. Miles has his hip-hop style. Peter has a much, higher heroic sound. It's really nice. And it's nicely put in the background. When their opening scene kicks off and the music plays, they really know how to do opening credit songs.
The sounds of New York.
Yeah.
New York sounds really
sounds legit. How often have you just done, like, because they're not
swing around?
No, like I would say random encounters.
The red triangles?
No.
Oh.
So there's a handful of random encounters that you can just have with civilians. So before it used to be you could just go up and high five civilians, shit like that. But now, like, I ran across like this lady doing like a news interview, and then I just swung up next to her. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna listen," and then she was like, "Oh, hey, Spider-Man," and then you can literally just do a whole interview. That's not a mission or anything like that. You can interact with.
Fire.
It's crazy. You can go and like do yoga, like you see people doing yoga in the park, and then Spider-Man just swing up and he's like, "Fuck it, I'll do some yoga. I've been tense, and let's do yoga." Like that. New York is really alive.
Now I feel away because like I feel like I would have noticed that a lot more if streaming it than trying to. I try to keep it really linear for the episode.
Of course, no, I understand.
And I'm like, damn, I feel like I missed that.
You're missing, but again, you can still.
Yeah, I know New Game Plus.
Yeah. But no, I like the small interactions. I know this is not technically sound, but to me, sound is part of making the world alive, and Spider-Man's world feels more alive. You know what I mean?
Very.
So I kind of want to give it to Spider-Man, but I also understand that when it comes to sound, damn it, it's Dead Space for me. Like,
ooh, this finna be a fucking fight right here.
Okay, what do we got?
Best performance.
All right, so my answer's already there.
Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16. Cameron Monaghan for Jedi
Survivor.
They got Irish Elbow in this motherfucker.
I hate Irish Elbow. I hate that you said it that way.
I didn't even know he was in Cyberpunk.
He's in the new DLC.
They got Melanie LeBird for Alan Wake. Neil Newbon for Baldur's Gate 3. And my nigga.
Right.
My nigga Yuri Lowenthal. Yes, sir. Spider-Man 2.
So
now, I don't want to be a shield.
Yeah,
but Cameron did his thing.
So, as an actor, no shit, he's probably the best actor of the group, next to maybe Idris.
Wait, are we discounting voice actors? Because Yuri shit is a mile long.
What I'm saying is, like being an actor.
Okay.
So, because let's be realistic now. Now with this new age of voice acting, you have to be an actor now.
Yeah.
Like just being a voice actor is nowhere near good enough. You have to be an actor. And yes, I love Yuri. Yuri's solid. Yuri, I put at top of the list of fucking voice actors because of one of the small facts of him being the only character to play Superman and Spider-Man. It's nuts that he crossed over. Only other person to do that was Nick Cage, by the way. So phenomenal. A very phenomenal voice actor. Really brought Spider-Man to life.
I'm gonna have to check out Idris and Cyberpunk.
Yeah, he's not bad in it. I think he's just a throwaway character. I think same way they did Keanu. They kind of built it like he's here, buy this shit, and I don't really give a fuck about the character. Cameron did his thing. Ben Starr did his thing. Neil Newbon is probably already the winner. I hate to say it. I know he's the winner, and I don't think he deserves it. So my vote is Yuri. But I'm just letting everybody know that Neil already won because of his character in Baldur's Gate.
I'm actually going to vote for Cameron.
Really?
Yeah.
The game sucks too much for me to vote anything for it as well. I hate that game.
Both of them?
I do not like Dark Souls games.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. So when you take fucking Star Wars and make lightsabers not work anymore because you want to make a Dark Souls game, I don't like the game anymore. I'm sorry. Lightsabers don't work in that game. Shit used to cut through stuff.
This next one is going to be interesting.
Innovation and accessibility.
So this one I feel like is a very important one to read. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience.
Right. So if you're gonna say Spider-Man, you can suck my ass.
This is specifically for the games with dummy controls.
Right.
So I feel like
Street Fighter wins.
Street Fighter gotta go with that. This is literally the dummy control game.
Right. So not only that, but then fighting games in general were really hard pressed for people with disabilities in general. So especially with fighting games like Street Fighters, simplifying the controls and now having accessible style controls kind of being pushed for them. It's a Street Fighter thing. Like, my dumb ass can play and so can the cripple play. No offense to the cripples, but the fact that you can... Again, I watch a dude... shout out to my boy on TikTok, 86 hands. Phenomenal fucking Street Fighter player. Has no hands. No hands at all. And he can beat the shit out of motherfuckers in Street Fighter. And he won't even use accessible controllers. He uses regular controls. And I'm like, damn.
Shout out to my guy, J-Rock the God. He's fully mobile, but he only plays games with his feet.
I don't
so he has
know
like a fight stick. No, like he dead ass has a fight stick.
No.
It goes to fight stick, does controller. His entire streamer career, I don't think the nigga has used his hands one time.
That's weird as fuck.
And
I mean, shout out for doing it. Is that considered like cripple face?
No. What the fuck? His hands work fine.
But that's what I'm saying. But now you're faking that you
He's
don't
not
have.
faking.
Why don't you just play with your hands then?
Because if I'm better at you with my feet than you are with your hands, that says something about my skill level.
I mean, you've also been playing with your feet forever. That's not saying that's
You've
like
been
saying
playing with your hands forever.
So then we're still on equal ground though. Just because your feet work
then
better,
why it's not cripple face?
But that's what I'm saying. Because there's also people who can't use their hands that have to use their feet.
I mean,
and now you cosplaying as a cripple. That's fucked up.
It's a nigga that ain't got feet that got to use their hands. It's like what the fuck is the difference? Like,
I think we're having two different conversations at this point, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Moving on.
So, games for impact. Now these are indie games, and
you don't do indie games like that, do you?
My indie game of the year is actually not on here, and I'm sad.
Games for impact, yeah. This is the big, like, none of mine are on there.
Because I would love to see Sea of Stars nominated for something. I don't think it is though.
Goodbye Volcano High was decent. I actually like the concept of that one. So I've watched a lot of people play that.
I'm gonna vote for the only one I've heard of on this list, which is Tachia.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Indie gamers got to step up their game a little bit harder.
Not even, well, I guess that's rude to say, but I would say marketing.
Well, I think that's the whole point of indie.
Yeah.
Best ongoing.
Y'all ain't got my shit.
Final Fantasy.
That's
so
crazy. Y'all
what?
Ain't got my shit on here. Overwatch just started doing fucking crossovers, and now you niggas don't want to do that.
Overwatch was dead when it started. I'm sorry. As soon as they didn't give niggas what they asked for, fuck off.
I'm a vote for Fortnite.
I can understand. Best community
I'm still
support.
Waiting for the motherfuckers to add the. They done sucked off every anime but One Piece, and this niggas done got a Netflix live action, and they still ain't sucked off One Piece yet. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man.
I'm sorry, maybe they just don't deserve it. Anyway, so best community support goes to Destiny 2 by default. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is we've gone through like 3 months of you just saying when are they gonna suck off One Piece and Yu Yu Hakusho, and eventually I'm just gonna say maybe they don't deserve it. Maybe they just don't deserve it. Like after I expected after the Netflix series I was gonna hear a lot more about One Piece, and I'm still not hearing people give a shit. I heard more people talk about the shitty version of the new Dragon Ball show than their love for One Piece. Is all I'm saying.
I'm stuck between Destiny and Final Fantasy 15.
No.
But 14.
14, I understand.
People
they love it.
fucking love 14.
But here's the difference. Who had a funeral held mid-game? Destiny. When the old boy died,
Oh, yeah.
the whole community came together. So it's Destiny. So I'm like, come on, man. Nothing's better than Destiny when it comes to community.
Yeah! My shit is on here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like like headphone-less in my ears, nigga. Damn.
Best independent game, nigga. You know what we on.
Sea of Stars. I mean, I've never played any of these, so I'll give you Sea of Stars. Best indie debut.
You lucky. I thought we was going bike to bike.
Yeah, I said indie games.
What the fuck does this mean, nigga? It's on. Oh, a new studio. Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna just skip that one. Best mobile game.
Yeah, I haven't heard any. I've heard of Viewfinder, so you can have that. There you go.
For best mobile?
No, that was part of the last one.
Oh, I skipped it. I don't even give a shit. I give a shit that little that I'm skipping it.
Mobile game.
Now that
You
I
said Monster Hunter got one.
Yeah. So, but the sad part is I'm a Final Fantasy head, so I gotta vote Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. And now that I've gotten further into it, it's better the further you get into it. Is it a perfect game? Absolutely not. Is it a hardcore gacha game? You damn right it is. But there's story elements hidden in there that I'm starting to enjoy. So you just got to get past all the gacha shit, and then you can finally enjoy
Hello
it.
Kitty got one.
Yeah, what did you think? It's Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is the greatest shit on the face of the earth.
I'm be surprised. The game that won best mobile game last year is not even on this list.
Genshin Impact is on there, ain't it?
No. It
No?
ain't.
Good.
But also, neither is Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap won in 2022.
They did?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Neither of those are on here. That's crazy as hell.
Well, they're not new either.
I mean, if I'm still the best, even though I ain't new, I don't give a fuck.
Sure, the category was for best new.
No, this is just best mobile games.
Oh, well then, fuck you, Final Fantasy wins. Best VR and AR. I feel like Resident Evil Village might win just because everybody was staring at giant vampire tits. But I want to say it goes to... No. Because I was going to say Gran Turismo will be my next second. But Gran Turismo needs too much to make it great.
Because I was going to say, is that what the people be playing when they in the chairs?
Yep. So it's great. I mean, yeah, I'll give it that because they say AR. They say AR and VR.
I was like, does that even count as VR? You don't wear a headset for that.
You can.
Oh.
So you can, for PlayStation at least, you can wear the PSVR, have a steering wheel, and then just go balls out. But AR would be considered having a steering wheel. Yeah, so
I'm going to go for Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
I don't get to vote for racing games often.
Best action game. Best action game, which I'm surprised.
I really wanted to play Armored Core.
I'm going to play Armored Core because it's on sale for Black Friday. So I'm going to vote for Armored Core by default. Nothing else compares to me. Best action adventure.
No, Dead Island sponsored me at one point.
And Dead Island sucks now, so I'm sorry.
I mean, at least I played it. If you play, I've never played an Armored Core game at all.
No?
No.
I used to play that shit heavily back in the PlayStation era.
Is it
giant robots?
I was like, is it Land Gundams?
Kinda. It's honestly just Gundams in general. It's giant robots beating the shit out of each other. It's fun.
Fuck it, I'll throw it up. Action adventure. Guess which one I'm gonna suck off?
Yeah, I'm going for Zelda again. Cause granted, the action is better in Spider-Man, but the adventure is not. And Zelda does both well.
Oh man, I feel like this next one might have a community split.
Best RPG?
Wait, what? I'm on best fighting.
Why does mine? No, yeah, mine went straight. You might have skipped ahead. Yeah, skipped ahead on you.
Oh, okay.
This RPG is next.
I'm voting Sea of Stars. Yes, sir.
Oh shit, Starfield got a nomination. Hot damn. They're not gonna win that either. That goes to Baldur's Gate.
Lit.
Best fighting? Now that clearly.
A lot of them are gonna suck off. All-Star Brawl 2. They are going to suck that game off.
They can try. I'm going Anakin on that one. You will try, and you will fail.
I feel like
It's
the best fighting game has to be Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
just
it's not even close.
The story,
because granted, Street Fighter's a fun game, but
that MK story.
The story
crazy.
is nuts.
That story go crazy.
So no, I got to, and the way that they revived the series is that's fucking phenomenal. So no, fucking Mortal Kombat, and again, fatalities alone, like fuck out of here.
Best family. Party Animals is really fun.
Party Animals is great.
But it's a Mario right there, and a Sonic.
It's a Mario.
It's a Mario and a Sonic right there.
And I'm
gonna vote for Party Animals, but I don't think it's gonna be a 3-way tie.
No, it's not.
I think it's gonna be between the blue nigga and the plumber.
It's the plumber. I'm sorry. It's sadly enough the plumber. Best sim and strategy. Fire Emblem probably wins by a long shot.
A new Fire Emblem game came out?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I kind of want to vote for Pikmin though, but it's Fire Emblem. Let's be realistic here.
What the hell? Oh, they sent me ahead crazy.
Damn, man. Chill out. Stop tapping the button so fast.
Must be. I've never played a Fire Emblem game in my life, but I'll vote for it.
I've never?
There's a lot of shit I've missed out on.
Fire Emblem's kind of fun. I'm not going to say it's my favorite RPG, but it's a pretty fun RPG. Best sports and racing. So, none of them, honestly. Forza sucks.
I really have a soft spot for the Crew.
Yeah, but it's not fun. I'm only going to vote for the Crew because that's a PlayStation exclusive. I
don't think I would have fun with either of these. I do.
Isn't it the Crew?
One day I do want to play FC. I've never played FIFA or none of that shit.
It's not that fun.
I like the Crew. I like the multiplayer aspect of the Crew.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's just it's not good enough.
Best multiplayer game sponsored by Discord.
Yeah, right. I wish.
No, really.
Oh, is it? No shit, it is.
Yeah, no, it's really sponsored by Discord.
Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo, Party Animals, Street Fighter. Yeah, it's going to the plumber. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna vote for Party Animals again.
I mean, good way to waste a vote over and over again.
I mean, that's lit.
Best adaptation.
Ooh, this is
Twisted Metal.
Fucking hard one, actually.
So,
cause that Castlevania slaps hard.
It does,
and it's got the weebs in a tussle with that succubus.
It does, but let's be realistic.
I also heard that Gran Turismo movie was hard.
I heard that it was actually really good, and it's based on a true story, which makes it even better.
I have fallen asleep on the Mario movie 3 times.
It's not that. I told you it's not that good. But no, I was the asshole for saying it could have been better if they just fixed a few things.
I would have fell asleep if the nigga voiced Mario anyway.
It wasn't Mario alone. It was a lot of things I had a problem with. I didn't like the fact that Donkey Kong was in the movie at all. I don't like that at all. I wish that they made, fucking Luigi slightly more important.
I heard
there's a lot of things
about Last of Us.
Fuck Last of Us.
I ain't really heard a lot about Twisted Metal.
Last of Us. I hate that series. I hate the game. It's all fucking boring. It's all boring as shit. It's the worst shit I've ever. Naughty Dog would do so much better by just dropping that shit and making anything the fuck else. Literally. Anything the fuck else.
You have made an interesting decision.
Oh, no.
You have drawn your line in the sand.
I have drawn my line in the sand. I will clip the old episode months ago or years ago. I've 10 toes down. Last of Us is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Damn. Worst game I've ever played. I never make it too far into it before I get deathly bored. Damn. I can't. I've tried it on every console it's ever been out on. Good for you. They're remastering another game. They're remastering Last of Us Part 2. I don't even know how the fuck you remaster a game that literally just came the fuck out. This game is stupid and it sucks. And you keep sucking it off. And you get mad at me for playing fucking Modern Warfare. Suck my ass. Game's ass. The show is ass. Everything about all of that shit is ass. Fuck out of here.
I have not watched Twisted Metal.
You're missing out. You're honestly just missing out. Twisted Metal is a lot of fun. Okay. It's a lot of fun. It's a great game. Or a great game and great show.
Another series I have not played.
Give it a shot. Just give it a shot. You don't even have to play the games to enjoy the show. Because it has nothing to do with either. They're just really fun stories. Sweet Tooth, my man.
Okay,
Anthony Mackie, also my man.
This is gonna be interesting. This next one's gonna be interesting.
What do we got?
Most anticipated game.
Final Fantasy. It's not even close. I'm not even gonna look at the rest of them.
I didn't. I don't know how my eyes escaped that
over it.
one.
Wow. Yeah. No.
I saw Hades. I was like, all right, lit. I saw Like a Dragon. I do want the
Yukuges are fucking phenomenal.
I really want the one that just came out. The Man Who Erased His Name.
Yeah.
That shit.
Mind you, all
so
those
let me
games are
tell
fun.
you how deep it was gonna be. I was gonna bump back Guardians just to slide that in.
Oh, don't do that because what's gonna happen? I know you well enough. You're gonna bump back Guardians to play that one. Then you're gonna be like, what about the rest of them?
Something else is gonna happen.
No, you're gonna end up playing all of the Yakuza games.
I've played
They're
Kiwami.
all fucking phenomenal.
They are. I think I
phenomenal.
played Kiwami 2.
You didn't play 1?
It was 1 or 2. I think I did play. I think it might have been Kiwami 1.
Okay, I was gonna say 1 was incredible.
I
bought it and then rebought the collector's edition. That's how much I love that
It's
game.
because I didn't know it was coming out and I couldn't afford it.
Okay.
But God, it looks good. I like that they added the super spy shit.
Yeah.
Niggas just got spy tools. I like that.
No, they do very well with it. I love that so much. I ended up playing, what was that, Lost Judgment? That game's fucking fun. Like, everything that they touch is fucking phenomenal.
Sega also recently sponsored with AEW.
Really?
And they put on a Like a Dragon street fight.
That's crazy.
It was Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Chris Jericho, and Tall Paul. That's Big Show.
Right.
Versus Brian Cage, Hobbs, Brian Takeshita, and dude from Will Ospreay's group, Kyle Fletcher.
Did they do it in turn-based combat mode?
No, but Hobbs put Big Show through a fucking windshield. Yeah. He slammed him on top of a car hood.
Very Yakuza, by the way.
Oh no, Kota Ibushi had a bike and a pipe.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Well, it was doing drive. That's just hilarious. All right, we got to finish up.
But yeah, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, no, it's not even close. I'm sorry. For those who think I was going to vote for anything else, you're sadly mistaken. 103 days, if I'm not mistaken, on the countdown. No, 102 days. 101 if you're watching right now.
Content creator of the year.
All right, so now we're hitting the level that I don't give a shit.
Never heard of any of these.
Yeah, content creator of the year, so you can suck my ass, Skip. I'm not even going to vote for you niggas.
Yeah, I don't know any.
Best esport game of the year, don't give a shit. Best esports athlete, don't give a shit. Esports team, don't give a shit. Coach, don't give a shit. Esports event, don't give a shit. So yeah, there you go. That's the esports. That's the video game awards.
Esports athlete.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna vote for Faker.
Fuck out of here with all you niggas. I will justify my hatred of esports is because in my age of growing up with video games, it was you wasting your time playing all these video games. Why don't you do something important in your life? Now these niggas is getting scholarships. So
Best
fuck y'all.
Esports team, fuck y'all, because y'all ain't got the Houston Outlaws on here.
Maybe they didn't win.
Actually, we might not never see that again, because I think they closed down the Overwatch League. Damn, man. Shout out to the Outlaws. Best coach. I don't know you niggas.
I'm mad you actually voting. Past that.
I ain't vote.
I ain't give a rat's ass about none of them niggas.
Oh no, I'm gonna vote for this best esport event. I'm gonna still vote for Evo. I'm not voting for League of Legends. Nothing. I'm sorry.
Why?
Except Faker. That's the only one I vote for because I recognize the name. I don't like League.
Okay, well, I mean that's personal opinion. I feel like understandable. But there you go. That's our votes for everything. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is a better game of the year. You live and die with Spider-Man. Understandable. I'm not saying Spider-Man's bad. It's just
and shout out to Sea of Stars, baby. Hell yeah. 2 noms.
There you go. Jesus Christ. And like I said, yeah, 102 days technically, 101 days for y'all till I get my fucking Final Fantasy. We're nearing the home stretch, man. Countdown commence. I don't know how I'm gonna plan this 100 days out. I know I want to go back and play the original Final Fantasy again. I do. I'm obviously gonna play remake right before, so I can come right into the new game. But I don't know how deep past that I want to go. I kind of want.
What day does it come out?
It comes out on a Thursday.
You already taken off that Friday?
Oh yeah, I put in my fucking time off when it was
Are
announced.
you taking both?
What?
That Thursday and that Friday, or just that Friday?
Oh, I'm just taking the next week off. I'm just taking the full next week
Oh
off.
shit!
Fuck.
God damn!
Nah. The question was, because last time around they sent me my copy early.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to shift my time up to that week, like the week of the release, or just be patient and wait till the week after. Which I could do either, you know what I mean?
Are we recording during that period?
No. Oh, so there you go. By the way, season ends in the end of February, by the way. That'll be the last week of the show for a little bit. Oh, you thought I was working at that? You out your rabbit ass mind. You know, maybe we could do some co-stream shit, but I'm not putting
Co-stream?
Right. I might co-stream, like if you want to just we
Just
could do
sit
a
there
remote
while
podcast.
you-
Yeah, you can
sit
watch
there
me
while
play it. You know, like maybe we could do a remote podcast, but I'm going showerless. Like I'm going hermit crab for at least 3 days, man.
Man.
Shit, that's like these are the things I have to worry about. I need to worry about how many games am I playing before. I'm for sure gonna play remake. I might play the original. I don't know if I'm gonna do Crisis Core. I might do Crisis Core, and I don't know if I'm gonna do Durga Cerberus. Shout out to Vince.
I'm real mad that I really didn't be able to shuck and jive for best mobile game. Where the fuck was Monopoly Go?
And that, my friends, has been an episode of nonsense. Because that's what you was finna bring up. Get the fuck out of here.
Baby.
Yeah, fuck out of here. It's been an episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you fucking listen on Spreaker if you're listening. If you want to listen on everything else, I'm not stopping you. But Spreaker.com or Spreaker's app. Download it today and listen to the Nonsense Podcast. Make us #1 in the comedy section. Do me that fucking favor. If you want, stop by FN Entertainment. You can listen to the podcast there, as well as the Think Positive podcast. Find all of our links and Instagram below. Fucking interact with us, man. Let us know that you're out there. We see you watching. Now just let us know what you
take questions.
Yeah, I'll definitely. Everybody dropped off on the question. I was able to do like full episodes of like like fan requests and shit like that. And I missed that. Do it again.
Send us more questions.
Send us more shit.
I know life be lifing for us, so I can only assume that life is also lifing for y'all. So let us help y'all life.
And if you want, we'll give you 2 answers to every question. You'll get the nice answer, and then you'll get the nonsense answer. Mm-hmm. So that way you don't feel like I'm shitting on you.
Yeah.
Because everybody feels like I shit on everybody, which I do. But it's all in good fun. All right. Catch you next episode. Goodbye.